So guys, welcome. Now we're going to see what are bitwise operators, specifically AND, OR, and XOR, and also complement operator. So now see, obviously you might know these tables. So AND operators, this is OR and this is XOR and this is the complement operator. So see, these are called bits. 0 and 1 are basically the bits in computer. So see, when you perform the AND operation, if any one of the bit is 0, then the answer is 0. So see, any one is 0, the answer is 0. And obviously if 1 and 1 AND is 1. And again for OR, if any one of them is 1, then answer is 1. So anyone is 1, then answer is 1, otherwise the answer is 0. And then see, when you perform the XOR operation, it's formalized a b dash, or you can say a b complement plus a dash b. That's the exact formula. But to remember it, you just need to know this, that whenever this two bits are same, the answer is false, that is 0. So see, here the two bits are same, so answer is 0. Again same, two bits are same, so the answer is 0. Otherwise in all cases the answer is 1. And complement, obviously you know, it's just the complement. So 0's complement is 1 and 1's complement is 0. So that's all. Now let us try to execute every program so that we'll understand it. So say A is 15 and suppose B is 8. Now suppose you want to know its binary value, so I'll just print it out. I'll print out binary value of A. So to get to know the binary value, just write bin and in the parentheses write A. And again I want the binary value of B. So I'll just write binary value of B in parentheses. Okay, these two are the binary. So this is the binary value of A and this is the binary value of B. So suppose we want to perform the AND operation. I'll open Notepad and show you. Okay, so see, 15 is 1 1 1 1 and 0, and yeah, 8 is 1 0 0. Okay, and if you perform the AND operation on these numbers, so see, 0 and 1 is 0, because if any of the number is 0, sorry, bit is 0, then the answer is 0, and 1 plus 1 is, or 1 and 1 is 1. So this is 1 and 0 0 0. So see, the answer is 8 again. So when I perform, or when I rather print out A, and so this symbol is for and when I run this code, so this stands for A and B. So when I run this code, I got 8. Okay, as I told you all over here. And now for OR operator. So see, here if any of the bit is 1 in this case, this and this, so the answer will be 1. So 1 1 1, and here will be 0. No, 1 again. So 1 and again everything is 1. So what this number is again 15. So instead of AND, if I wrote this thing stands for OR operator, and then I read it, I got 15. Okay, these two were the operators that were for AND and OR. Now we just have to see XOR. So this symbol is for XOR in Python. So XOR, if any of the two bits are same, then we get 0, otherwise the answer is 1. So here answer is 1, here answer is 1, again here 1, here we get 0. So what we get is 0 1 1 1. So try to run this code now. What we get is 7. So see, it is right. This is 4 5 6 and 7. Okay, so these three are right. So we saw AND, OR and XOR. And now let us see what are complement operators. So for complement operators, first of all let us try printing out the binary value of B. If I want to take the complement of B, so see, binary value of it is obviously 1 1 1 0 0 0. So the binary value of, actually instead of that, first of all let us see complements only. So when I print out the complement, this is the tilde sign which is below the escape sign or to the left side of 1 on your keyboard. So when I print out binary value of -a, and again if I print out the binary value of, not binary value actually, directly the value of A and B, the complements of A and B, what I got is, for A I got -16 and for B I got -9. So by seeing these two examples you can get the analogy. See, 15 plus 1 is 16, and when we add a negative sign to it, we get -16. The same thing, 8 plus 1 is 9, and we add -9, we get -9. So in short, you can say the complement of any number integer x is add negative sign, and we just have to add 1 into that number. So this thing, by these two examples we got it. Or you can just say complement of x is -x -1, the same thing. So but what's the logic behind this formula? Let us see that first. So the logic is what I was going to tell you before. The binary value of 8 is this thing, 1000, and okay, so the binary value of 8 is 1000, and when I take its complement, what I get is 0 1 1 1. So see, and what we get is -9, the complement of 8 we saw earlier, we got -9. So this number is nothing but -9 stored in computer. And how is it this -9? I'll show this to you all. So okay, so first of all, let us check the binary value of -9. What we do is, first of all, let us see what is the binary value of 9. So binary value of 9 is 1 0 0 and 1. Yes, 8 plus 1 9. Okay, this is the binary value, and to get the negatives value, we just have to use a 2's complement. You might be aware of this method. So when we add, sorry, we don't add directly, we just have to take the complement first. So the complement of this number is nothing but 0 1 1 and 0. So I flipped all the bits, everything. So this is the complement, and for 2's complement I just have to add 1 into this number, and after adding 1, what I get is, so this 0 plus 1 is 1 1 1 and 0. So what I get is 0 1 1 and 1. Yeah, so see, this number and this number are equal, so you know, that's why you got -9. So this is the basic logic behind it. You must have, you need to know the 2's complement method and all. You must have studied in school and everything, so it's fine. I just explained to you all in brief. I think so. We saw bitwise operators, and in specific we saw bitwise and bitwise OR. So I'll just write the simple. So this is bitwise and this is bitwise OR, and we saw XOR, and we saw the complement. So these 4 symbols, and afterwards we are going to see what is left shift and right shift. So these operators. So these two are also interesting things. We'll see them in the next videos. I think that's all about this video. So thank you.